Welcome to, sorry guys, I'm looking down because I am trying out. I've went and got some new cameras, new stuff. So as you see, I'm in a different background. But however, welcome to the Monique J Let's Be Honest show. I am in my lab studio. You all see my hair, so you'll know. First, let me say, definitely make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you can be alerted to when I upload videos. So this is my video vlog. I'm eating, what am I eating? Blueberries. If you don't know, I am a cancer survivor. And if you don't know, the benefits of blueberries and that it has natural cancer fighting agents in it. So I try to include blueberries in my diet. I'm not going to lie and say I do it all the time, because they're not that good tasting to me. But when you want to live, you do what you need to do. So that's that. Then let me say again, happy birthday. Happy belated birthday. My daughter, you all watched some of my videos and you saw on it where she turned 18 on Friday. So that was interesting. And I am just happy that I lived to see her turn 18 years old. Well, this video, I was watching YouTube last night, and I was just randomly perusing through some different YouTube channels, and I happened to come across some videos with some young ladies who are doing vlogs. They're exotic dancers, and one in particular, I've kind of had this conversation with people often, and I always say something in the moment, but I never thought that as a licensed cosmetologist for over 15 years, that I should do a video on my YouTube talking about this, because I have seen so many people doing it. And what is that? This video is titled, let me see, because I wrote it down last night as I was thinking about it. This video is titled Beauty/Makeup Practices That Can Harm You. First one I want to delve on, because everybody, as you see, I have on my lashes. Everyone is wearing lashes now. And, of course, initially, you had the 3 tab lashes with the 3 little hairs on it. People were using those at first a lot years ago. Then we went to the lash extensions. And the lash extensions are beautiful. But of course they're more expensive. And also with them, how can I say? Because people are wanting their lashes to be a lot more volumized. Sometimes they're the lash extension is putting more than one strand or so on the strand of hair when they're extending, and sometimes it's just too heavy. Sometimes you just may have very thin lashes, like myself, because of course losing all of my hair when it came back in, my lashes did not come back in full, and they did not come back in thick. So for somebody like me to go and get lash extensions when the hairs are already thin, and then adding this heavy element or heavy strand of hair onto it, my lashes have no choice but to fall out. And yes, you're going to shed your lashes just like you shed eyebrow hair, just like you shed hair on your head. But what I can say is when you're doing those kind of things, the chances of you shedding them faster than the natural shedding pattern are going to be increased. Not trying to take away anybody's earning potential in regards to just say lash extensions. I think they're beautiful. I just like to have people make, conscious decisions and wise decisions, and understand that when they experience something afterwards, reason why. Because of course, everybody is in the businesses that they're in to make money. Most people, like the person that I would go to, they were honest. She was honest. She was like, it's a little heavier, and you may, lose your lashes, but your lashes shed, which means they're going to constantly, be replacing themselves. But what I can say is, being a cosmetologist, you can harm or permanently bruise a follicle. So your lash hair, it's coming out of a follicle as well as the hair on your head. So what I mean is that by that is, if those lashes come out, yes, they can replace themselves. But depending on what you're doing to your lash follicle, it can be bruised or damaged, and means it may not grow another strand of hair again, just like your hair on your head, your edges, all those different things that people experience from damaging their follicle. So I just wanted to put that out there. Do what you want to do. We know beauty is pain. Beauty sometimes, causes issues, but it makes people, be have to rely on some other things. So I definitely wanted to touch on that. But the main one I wanted to touch on, was the strip lashes. You see, I have strip lashes on. Something that'll harm you with strip lashes is I have been seeing, and I constantly see, especially with the young girls, because I'm sure they're just looking on social media and seeing what people that they follow do, using hair bonding glue on your lashes. I just want to repeat that. Using hair on your head, bonding glue on your lashes that are by your eyeball. First of all, that has not been tested by the FDA to be something that should be close to your eye. That being the case, it probably has chemicals because it is going on your scalp, just on your head. It probably has elements and chemicals in it that should not be by your eye. I know a lot of women say, well, I'm not putting it in my eye. I'm putting it, if you're putting the lashes on right, they should be just above where your hair, your natural eyelashes grow out of your eye. So they're probably saying, oh, well, I'm not putting it right on, but it's still close enough to your eyes, guys, where it could possibly lead to you going blind. You don't know what it could cause. And I know if you're somebody like me and you're honest, if it's been times that you slept with your lashes on and you may have woke up with natural crust in your eye around here, where sometimes I've heard of people where their entire eye is crusted shut. Matter of fact, I know years ago with myself, I can't remember, and it wasn't even strip lashes. It was extension lashes, but I was going to someone other than what my normal lash extension is, and I remember that person having the bottle covered with like a aluminum foil, and seeing, and as I thought about it, I'm like, that is a bonding glue bottle. So there were people putting on, and especially this particular person, putting on lash extensions, the ones that definitely go right at your eye, with bonding glue, guys. And when I say it wasn't for a while, so I realized, well, I would wake up and I could not barely open my eyes. And that was, of course, your body. God designed your body to be able to heal itself and protect itself. So I know that crusting up and that was happening was to protect my eye from me probably damaging my eye even more. And then I finally realized, maybe after a week or so, and then I, of course, did whatever to get them off, put oil on it, and never went back to that person again. So I'm telling you that story to tell you that you definitely need to not be using bonding glue on strip lashes. If you look at the products, generally when they sell strip lashes and they'll have the lash glue, if you read that lash glue and then read what's on the bottle of the bonding glue, I guarantee you, you're going to see different chemicals. I always suggest using, I don't want to give them plug the name, but a surgical glue, because a surgical glue is a glue that they will use in surgery and in medical offices and doctors use, which means that it could be, there are times people have surgeries and they do glue their eyes shut in order to make them not be able, certain reflexes will happen and their eyes will open up. So if you are going to be using a strip, ladies, girls, anybody wearing lashes, please stop using that bond glue before you make yourself go blind. And you be 18, 19 years old, can't see, having to have eye surgery and any other thing it can cause. I wanted to put that out there. That is a beauty practice that makes me Makes my skin boil every time I see people doing it. And I just needed to share that. I was like, I get irritated, and I'm like, hey, go on your platform, share it. You could help somebody instead of being mad in your room or just telling the one person that you're talking to at the time. You never know how many people may watch this video and who you may help save an eye. Y'all, stop using bonding glue on your eye for your eyelashes. Go and get glue that is designed to be by your eye. I suggest a surgical glue. You can go in the store, you can read the lash glue bottles and see which one that would be. Okay, now we want to talk about teeth bleaching. And I got this straight from a dentist. Nothing wrong with doing teeth bleaching at home. But what you need to do is make sure that you fully read the directions of the bleaching component or the tooth bleaching component that you're using. If you're using those trays and the trays have bleach in them, please make sure that you put those trays on your mouth properly so that that bleach is not touching your gums. If you're using bleaching trays, if you're using anything with bleaching, you are touching your gums and you feel your gums start burning, that's not something that should be happening, guys. That means that you are not applying the bleaching product or the bleaching trays on right. On right would mean the bleach does not touch your gums. Suggestion would be, of course, to definitely go to a dentist. But they sell the stuff in the store saying that you should be able to do it yourself. Sometimes you can buy it from your dentist's office. Hopefully your dentist will tell you that. But if you are doing bleaching, teeth bleaching, you do not want to get bleach on your gums because that burning means that you are deteriorating away your gums and the line of your gums. Your gums are protection for the bone in your teeth. You need your gums to be fully intact and healthy. So you don't want to allow the desire to have pretty white teeth cause you to have no teeth because you've messed up your gums and now your teeth have no protection. Okay? That was short and sweet. This video wasn't going to be long, but I definitely want to come on and make it because I know and I'm hoping that these few little tips, if I get some more, I'm going to come on and I'll randomly come on, but I definitely want to know that. Stuff with your hair, generally with your hair, just any tight pulling things. I know a lot of people are doing the wigs and they're doing the glue and then they're told that these different products protect their head and protect their hair. If that stuff is making it hard and then it has to eventually come off, you guys, it is possibly damaging your hair follicle as well. And if you have very thin edges or you're ending up with no edges, that's probably why. Because putting any kind of glue or any kind of protection stuff, first of all, these areas of your head are your weakest areas, which means the follicles in those areas are not as strong as up in the top of your head or areas that are not constantly dealing with the constant pulling and tugging. So you don't want to, you just don't want to do that. So I would suggest not doing none of it. But if you have to do something, don't wear wigs. Don't wear that stuff that's pulling and tugging on your edges all the time, constantly, weeks. Love your natural hair. Love what you look like naturally and be able to go. You need to give your head a rest. Give your edges a rest. Give your scalp a rest. And all of that stuff that they're coming up with, that they're telling you is protecting, it ain't totally protecting. Understand that. It may be making it harder, but you're constantly using it. Understand, when you're using it, you're covering up your follicles. You're not giving your scalp a chance to breathe. So if your scalp does not breathe, if your follicles does not breathe, it builds up dead skin. When the dead skin comes off, a lot of times your hair comes out with it and the follicle is bruised. So as much or whatever that they may create to tell you it's protecting your head and protecting, it could be for the time being as far as your hair, but your scalp, it is still causing some form of damage to it because it is not allowing your scalp and your head to breathe for however long you choose to wear that particular style, and you don't take that stuff off. So I said I only had 2 tips, but that was the third one because I had to think about something in regards to hair. Definitely make sure you're clipping your ends. People always say, oh, clip your ends every 6 weeks. You don't have to clip your ends every 6 weeks. You really want to read your hair. Everybody's hair is different. Someone who drinks more water than others may not have to clip their ends as much as someone else who doesn't drink as much water. Because moisture in means that your hair is going to be staying moisturized, your skin is going to be staying moisturized. Of course, your scalp is an appendage of your skin. And so if you are drinking your 8 or more glasses of water a day, you could be somebody who may not necessarily have to trim your ends for about six months. I have had clients where I don't have to trim their ends for 6 months. And then don't believe that you have to cut off 2 and 3 inches of hair when you see that you have split ends. You can, first of all, increase your water intake. You can use good conditioners that can help to repair those split ends. You do need to clip off a portion of it that is truly damaged, but then you can nurse that hair back to life. It is very much so possible, but you cannot be doing all the beauty practices that people do that will continue to not allow your scalp and your hair to breathe, which will cause it to break and split. Okay? So this has been, I'm being honest. This is the Let's Be Honest show. You don't like what you're hearing. I apologize, but I'm just here to share the truth in a positive way in hopes to help somebody. And this just happens to be beauty tips and things that can help people that I see people doing every day. You can take it or leave it. You don't have to listen. Hey, I was just told to share with you, and I follow directions, okay? So again, thanks guys so much for tuning in to Let's Be Honest show with Monique J. Please take some of the tips that I have given. I would love to see more women and girls walking around with more edges, not these no lashes and relying upon lashes now when they take their lashes off. Why do you think when you take your lashes off, you don't look like you have any anymore? That's because you have generally damaged the follicle of the lash and you don't have as many lashes as you used to. Why do you think your eyes are watering? Why do you think your eyes are not keen? You got to wear sunglasses and stuff all the time. That is because generally I'm sure that the things that we're doing and the glues and the things that we're putting on our eyes is affecting and messing up our eye. It's just, I truly, truly, truly believe it. Maybe I'll come back and read up on it and give you some more, but I'm just giving details that I know from what I know from just the cosmetology side. I'll come back and do something on the medical side because I'm sure maybe somebody wants to challenge me. I don't really do the challenges, but I do want to make sure that I'm giving good, true, positive information to help people. So, eyes, mouth, head. Okay? Take those tips. Love you all. See you next time on the Let's Be Honest show. I'm going to add a commercial in for my new company, myself and my partner. We have a new CBD company. I'm going to actually do a video coming up soon just strictly talking about CBD and just the medical benefits behind the cannabis sativa plant, marijuana plant, and why CBD is good for you, why it is now not illegal in the industrial hemp form, and why you should not just buy and use all products that say CBD, because some farms and some people have better extraction processes, have more, knowledgeable scientists and people that are doing the extraction process, which means sometimes you could be getting pure CBD and sometimes you could be getting watered down because people just don't have the same revenue and resources available to ensure that you're getting the best product. Now, of course, at 66SIXCBD.com, we made sure we did the full research. We made sure that we went to the source that was going to allow us to create a product that will give our customers the best on the market in the products that we currently have. We have tons. I'm going to put the link in the description. Definitely visit. I'm going to give you a coupon code to use so you can save on your first purchase. But definitely check us out. Read up on CBD, but I will be doing a video soon. Thanks again for tuning in to the Let's Be Honest show with your girl Monique J. Remain at peace and not in pieces. Let's see.